Hello, buddy. Welcome back to more Psychonauts.
Hello, my fellow dudes and dudettes. We're playing Psychonauts today.
Step 2. Which is now just you.
I forgot he says this. Why is he going so close to the camera?
Because it's me, Psychonauts. It's been a while since we last recorded Bros and Brosettes.
Yeah, it's been like a week, but I mean, it doesn't feel like it's been that long. Thanks, live streams.
It's been long for us in terms of recording sessions because he had Prime Week to deal with.
I still do. We're not done.
How bad was today?
I didn't work today.
How bad was today anyways?
Pretty bad, I would assume.
How bad was yesterday?
Rough. That was not a dog joke, but I will take that.
Life is
by the
rough.
way, there you go. That's a concussion grenade. Get over here, you stupid dog!
I'm still really upset they give it to you this late. It should be way...
But even if I came here before Waterloo, it still wouldn't have been that great.
Nope, there's like no enemies in Waterloo. There are, but they're all armored, so yeah, it'd be like pointless. There's like very few sections that you don't deal with them. I don't know. I really wish they gave it to you earlier because I don't know. I like it. I really do.
It's not great, but I suppose it's just barely good enough.
Also, if you're here from the live streams, hello and welcome to the channel.
Your advice didn't work.
Really?
We actually do other things besides live
I
stream.
don't know what you're talking about.
How about that reward?
Yeah, and also, so there was actually a second reason why I stopped the last part where I did, because this spot right here, it's bugged. It's very bugged.
Here, take this.
What do you mean?
But I won't.
If you screw up the order of events, you won't get that golden helmet right here. It just won't give it to you. And I was very scared I would end up screwing it up.
Well, I'm glad that I did it in order when I played. What do you have to do wrong?
It just has to do with where you're standing. If you're not close enough to the bulldog, you won't give it to you or something like that. It's screwy.
It's really weird. Is this something that existed in the original game too,
Yes.
or something? So this isn't just an up, or I mean, this.
No, this has been in every version.
I was gonna say, so this is just an up-resed port.
Next up,
If anything, this up-res port has more issues.
Who's that?
It's the Cobra, man. Alright, remember, I can't break it no matter what. I shouldn't even try.
This is one that I don't even think you can break. This is the dude with the shield, right?
What? What? You suck, Teddy.
This guy sounds so different than the other three.
He's like the only one that talks.
Well, the others talk, but they have these really deep masculine voices. This guy's so really high-pitched nasally.
I think one person doesn't talk. I'm not sure who though. He just grunts and makes noises. You're an idiot, Smeggery. What does that even mean?
I don't want to have to hurt you.
Well, since you'd have to break my concentration to even touch me, and since
Yeah, you
you
have to
can't
break his
my
concentration.
I guess you won't be too disappointed.
Translation: use your new ability.
It won't stop me from trying, though. It still works. Alright, I'm gonna let the game play the way it wants, at least for a little while.
I don't think it.
Oh, well,
does
thank
work.
you.
I was gonna say I actually don't think it works. Like you can try it. I don't think you'll be able to damage it.
Yeah,
still.
no, it doesn't. It gives me free grenades, though.
is
Although
the-
almost everything gives me free grenades.
This is the easiest dude here because of this. It's just the straight. Like all the battles are technically gimmicks, but this one's like super gimmick. I don't know how to explain it. Yo, his head just came off.
Oh, yeah, yes, it did. Let me up. I don't want to be on the ground anymore.
I don't even think I've ever seen his head come off. I know he had a line. He just said, you know, why? How can you confuse me if my head's up here or whatever? But I don't think I've ever seen him do that. Interesting.
I'm gonna just circle around for a bit, see if he does it again.
This is one of these games where I'm telling you, you play it second or third time, and you're probably gonna find something, some sort of new voice line or something.
I wasn't even trying to grab him that time. Hold on, you gotta wait a little longer before he does it again. So I swear we're not the bullies, really.
No, we are the bullies. You say that, but at the same time, you've said we've turned into the new Bobby Zilch. You're giving me mixed signals here, just like the Skype bot did the other day. God, what did it say that I was really confused about?
A lot of things. So there we go.
I'll check in a second. But yeah, no, there was something the Skype bot had a response to you, and I was just like, what? This literally doesn't make any sense with anything that you just told me.
I love that entire exchange. Raz just has a mini identity crisis.
He does. Well, to be fair, he is in somebody's mind, and I feel like that makes, like...
It does, but this is, like, the only time it happens.
That's true. I feel like a lot of things on this game could have really been expanded on.
Oh, absolutely, which is why I'm really glad there's a sequel coming.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to expand on it in the same way. Which is okay, because I know the writing's going to be fine and stuff like that, but I feel like they're probably going to not... Like, they're... Okay, so this is one of these games that has a lot of really cool things that you could do. But I feel like it might be too overwhelming to try to add every single possible thing that you could really do, if that makes sense, I guess. Because they're like...
With most companies, I would agree, but then again, this is the same game that put in several hundreds of lines of dialogue just involving taking his turtle that most people aren't even going to bother taking away.
Or the bulletin board.
That too.
Which changes, like, all the time.
At least in the first half of the game.
Yeah.
Looks like you can walk right.
I mean, it might change. Oops, I do not want to screen share over to you. That is not the correct button. I want to... I think it was, like, literally yesterday or the day before. We haven't been able to talk too much this week, or nearly as much, because, first of all, we've been on voice comms for most of the time. And second of all, you've been busy, so...
Yep. Thanks, work.
I knew you would save me someday. You just can't
She's
let
so
me go.
beautiful.
Tell me, how did you kill
Oh yeah, I
her?
remember the bot
Kill who?
gave me, what's it called?
Oh dear.
Gave me a kissing emoji, and I gave you...
Yes,
so,
that's what happened.
that's not the one that I'm thinking of. By the way, best boss in the game, easily. So, in my opinion, at least. Because it's just the most unique of the bunch. In terms of, like, mechanics and stuff.
Plus, at this point, you probably really hate this bull and really want to fight it to the death. Like, who are we kidding?
Yeah, that too.
Oh, look at me, I'm a red cape!
Of course you are. Defeat L audio.
The audio! I have to beat the audio? Can I use,
What does
words
audio
on
even
them.
mean?
I don't know, I don't speak French. I know it's Spanish, that's a joke.
That is racist. What if you try to burn him?
Good
I know you're
question,
supposed to-
actually.
I know you're supposed to toss it at him.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
just curious.
no, wrong one.
Try to burn him.
Nothing happens!
Disappointing. Out of a game, like, this is one of the games that you'd expect every sort of option would have something.
Oh, I know.
I'm trying to figure out. Oh, yeah. I remember. We were talking about, because there's going to be 2 back-to-back Psychonauts videos and 2 back-to-back Nitro Field videos. And
This is the first back-to-back of the Psychonauts, so enjoy.
Yeah, and we had to do it's probably gonna be the only one, unfortunately, too. So we were talking about that. And he said, and then Mayo said at the end of the discussion, because we were talking about how swapping it, blah blah, and he's like, all right, swap Psychonauts for CNF part. for a CNF part then, and for some reason the Skype bot decided that one of the options were
What's up with
PM
the
sent.
junior?
Yeah, we were full on varsity.
Give me a G.
G!
Give me an O. Give me a B.
Now you get to fight the real boss. My feelings. Did you think El Odio was actually just Edgar in disguise?
No, looking at that, like, I don't remember its name because I didn't play the game that much growing up or anything, but it reminds me of that inflatable boss from Banjo-Tooie. It looks a lot like it,
Mr. Patch?
I guess. I don't know their names.
The one in Witchy World?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that's Mr. Patch. The one where you had to fly into
I don't remember.
I'm just gonna assume Mr. Patch because you said floaty thing, and that's Mr. Patch.
Oh, I can see it's on him. What am I? Where am I?
You're nothing.
Who am I?
This is clearly deep commentary that you are nothing. Actually, it might be.
Look
It
at
is.
me.
You're nothing.
Wow. That actually makes sense.
I don't know if that was intentional or not, but yeah, you're nothing. That's interesting. You're nothing to me, except my best friend, man. One of them. Accept my amazingly nice compliment, alright?
Okay.
You don't, I'm telling Mom.
Mom!
And you know what happens if Mom knows.
She gets to play the Xbox.
She'll give me the pizza instead of you. What do you like on your pizza? Rhetorical question.
Anything spicy. I'm obsessed with spicy food.
I'm actually, like, I don't, we've never actually talked about it, and now I'm, like, curious. So, so you'd be, do you like olives on your pizza?
Not particularly, but I'm not against it either. Do you use a concussion on him? Like,
Yes.
Oh, well, yeah, okay, that answers that.
And then you start shoving it in his butt.
So I had the right idea, I was just doing it early.
Yep.
And all the weaknesses.
Look out! Here comes Elodio! Elodio's hit!
You can still hit El Odio, guys. Just so you know.
Look out! Here comes Elodio! Elodio doesn't like that.
El Odio, you okay?
That's what I've been wondering, you're just sitting back there.
I know you're waiting for, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to, like,
Yeah, he's supposed to come charging at you.
just accept it.
Psychonauts, I love
sure.
you.
I'm pretty sure it's
Oh, there he
fine.
comes!
Look out! Here comes Elodio!
You're gonna hit him, El Odio. Oh, I'm surprised you didn't.
Elodio is...
You had that a little bit easier. The boss isn't too hard to begin with, but you had that easier for sure.
Yeah.
Now Edgar is gonna finally get some sense into his life.
We'll win the game some other day.
God, her arms are so lanky.
They are.
Edgar, look at them. They're too pathetic to hurt you anymore. Can't you just let it go?
How embarrassing. I can't believe I was hung up for so long over these losers.
I always loved you more.
I'm glad that he realizes this is his mind.
It's like, he's got full inception. Like, why couldn't the others do this? Like, you would at the very least think that Sasha and Mia could, but no.
Yeah, Sasha and Mia definitely could, but as opposed to everyone else you tried, he's the most sane person.
Oh, there's another one. I always loved you more.
I'll mark it off. It's just a casual story one.
Yep.
Edgar Tegle.
Like I've said before, I've never really found him to be, what's it called?
Also hand him my
In him and Insanity is just, it's weird. Like he doesn't seem insane, more like he just seems emotionally distraught more than anything.
By painting you a real work
No ball.
And yes, that is different.
You make light of my mental problems. And
Ooh, they
I am
updated the
rage.
Google Docs.
Amazing.
Yes, I did.
No, they did.
Oh, well, I did too.
As in, when you try to change the colors, instead of them being squares,
Oh yeah,
they're
there's circles. That happened
now.
a couple weeks ago.
What is up with... Okay, with stuff relating to Google, why is mine always so late?
I
Like,
don't
either
know.
so late or I'm really, really early. Like, I had a YouTube feature. Which one was it? I think the one where you could hover over videos and it showed, like, a very tiny preview, right? Before they rolled that out for everybody to watch, or to have, right?
Greetings,
Like,
Doctor.
no joke, like,
Good to see
crazy.
your face. I see you wearing your favorite jacket, if I may say so.
Oh,
Your clothes
yeah.
looking especially
Like, crazy,
menacing
what's
today.
it called?
Secret laboratory,
Yeah, I
is
could,
it?
like, I had it, like, 3 months in advance, and I don't know why. Selectively.
I love how we were just able to walk up there because we're wearing a painting on our head. It's beautiful.
Inmate Whitehead.
I mean, he is not blind, but,
Poor vision.
poor vision, yeah.
And insane.
He's one of the people...
Wasn't he the person that Fred was always losing to that ended up driving him insane?
Yeah, it's funny because he's much more elegant now, which I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like meta commentary in a way, where the insane guy sounds and acts more sane, and then the insane guy, you know, it's the other way around or whatever. I think I said insane first. Because this first...
There's 9
the-
brains here.
The
16
first
psych.
dialogue... Are you doing the climb?
Yep, we're doing the climb.
Don't you still need to... Or are you just going to save the backtracking into Velvetopia?
What? Yeah, I'm just gonna save that because I need to go get the mr.pokeylope and then I can start doing all my point of no return stuff.
Ooh. By the way, guys, I mentioned this before, but I want to mention it again. This game is really nice, and it flashes for half a second, telling you that you've hit the point of no return.
I mean,
Maybe it's just a PC thing, but it's so fast. It's actually really funny.
it did that on PS4 too. No, stay away from me. These guys give you a
Maybe-
concussion effect if they hit you.
Maybe I've said this before, but I think during the Romper Crew when we were over this, maybe in the PS2 for a second, like it has it for longer because you know longer loading times as opposed to PS4 and PC. But it's just kind of hysterical to me because it's just so.
Like, I would
fast.
assume the original Xbox version at least, because that's what the original Xbox is what this game was originally developed for. It was supposed to be an Xbox exclusive at first.
But then it sold like shite.
Actually, that's not entirely what happened. I think I mentioned this in an earlier part. Well, controls got messed up.
You're confused, of course.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, basically, the head of Xbox decided he didn't like the game, and it was for hilariously stupid reasons. I'm sure I mentioned it on part 4. I know at the very least I told you before what they were.
Or I don't remember them offhand. I know you have, but I don't remember them offhand. So
First off, he said that the concept of summer camp was too Americanized, and they had to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And the other one was
yeah.
that the dialogue was too alienating. Literally the two things that make the game stand out.
That doesn't even make sense. What is the dialogue is too alienate? What does it even mean?
Who knows?
Like what?
But that, I'm probably paraphrasing a bit and not including the right terminology, but
By the way, just so everyone knows, most of the stuff here
just making sure I don't miss anything.
yeah, most of the stuff here is on the path I was going to say. There's some that are specifically in this first section. In the later sections, they're what's it called? In the later sections, there's a bit more. He's stuck if to go out of the way for. Oh, it's Bobby Zilch.
Man, I wish you were here for that joke, Bobby.
I wish he did his little dance for that one.
When I saw that, I was actually expecting him to when he first got it, because it just made sense.
Of course. I mean, he stole his thing.
A part of me wishes he would just go, Bobby Zilch's brain. Or maybe he says like a joke beforehand.
Just
Like-
gonna let the figure away.
It's literally what I did for this entire section.
It's like, I know you're supposed to use fire on it, but I don't know. That doesn't seem these are flying. Okay, just gonna let that be.
Are you supposed to use fire on them?
That's what Cruller says. Speaking of which, I said I was gonna let a Cruller go through all his things. I'm probably gonna end up doing that either in this part or the next part, because we're getting to that point.
Save it for the next part, because the next part's gonna have a whole bunch of stuff as is, or the next 2 parts. Because you're probably gonna have to split them into 2, realistically speaking.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe you can do backtracking first and then follow it up with Mr. Pokeylope, because I assume Mr. Pokeylope is the one that takes a long time.
It doesn't take that long, but I'm gonna be doubling that up with the scavenger hunt stuff too. So.
Well, I mean, the scavenger hunt's like 5 minutes, maybe.
Maybe I should let JT have
Maybe a
some
little
time
longer,
before I
actually. 'Cause I think you only have half of them. Only one of them I can think of offhand is like super out of the way. It's me. Who's Mr. Pokeylope, anyways?
It's the turtle. You probably don't even remember because it's such a minor character.
No, I remember. I was just saying that, like, kind of as a joke, because I don't think we've seen him in game yet.
We haven't.
Yeah. So I was kind of hoping you you knew that I meant it as like a, oh, who's this character we've never seen or whatever.
You worked it too seriously.
No, I know who dude. It's impossible to forget who Mr. Pokeylope is for reasons we'll get to when we see Mr. Pokeylope. But I'm pretty sure you already have an idea of what I'm referring to.
Yeah, we're not gonna see that bit in a while, though.
We'll probably see it at this part at the very least, presumably.
No, we won't, because I can't drop him off. I have to take him to camp.
I didn't even know you could take him to camp.
You have to for the trophy.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, me, personally, I didn't even know you could until I read the trophy. What do? Like, telekinesis? Or is it something that's best served when it happens, sort of thing?
You're thinking way too hard about it.
I probably have a good idea in like retrospect / theory, but I'm just not saying it because I don't know, spoilers, I guess. I love Mr. Pokeylope.
Love how you climb this entire tower and there's a brain up there. You have what's her name just following you this entire time. I don't know, there's something magical about it.
I never saw her until.
But she's everywhere. I've been intentionally not talking about her.
I kept hearing her, but I could never see her, and I was really confused until I got almost to the way end of the tower, and then I was like, "Oh, this thing, I thought it was a monster. I was like, this monster's appearing out of nowhere. I guess technically it is a monster. Everyone's a monster in this game, as far as I'm aware." Is Quentin like the only person except for Dogen that you liked? I want to know who Raz liked and didn't like. I hope you get everything on the first go here, by the way.
I know, because it's annoying. And last time I went through, I did end up missing some, which is why I'm going slow.
Yeah, I don't really blame you. Also, you did not do this in the way I intended.
How is it intended? I don't even see it.
I think you're supposed to wait. You're supposed to be a little bit higher, and then you drop down. I did it the same way, and then I was like, "Oh, that's how you're supposed to do it," or whatever. You'll see what I mean. There's a little path.
Yeah. Look, this level really wants you to go out of your way for weird things.
That's
and
still the unintended way to do it, but you know what? Whatever.
Look, it's there.
Yep.
I do not feel bad about going about it that way at all.
I wouldn't know if I'd call it sequence breaking, but you can definitely do things not intended. It's not sequence breaking,
And
but
you know, the funny thing is, like, the way they want you to go about it still feels like sequence breaking, so you're never even gonna know.
You just skip, like, little sections. Like, I think right now you're going backwards.
Oh, nice. Well, I need to check for things anyway.
Yeah.
Where would that pipe even end up going? It would
That's
right
what
there.
I meant, like, how you did things wrong.
It's not?
Also, I do think there is one. I want to say there's I did miss one brain here, and I think you might know the one because it's right next to another one, but it's just mostly because I wasn't thinking, and brain's thinking.
Oh, there she was again.
Oh, she popped up again. Yeah, I did not see her there ever. Okay, you need to just stop doing that. Just dodge them. That's what I do. They don't explode.
They gave me a lot of health. I was at almost death, and now I'm well past half. Almost at death. I'm good at English. Pish.
Look,
Don't try to stop me.
You're really close, anyways. You are.
Whoa! What am I
this
doing?
in the worst possible way? Oh my lord!
Look, I'm gonna figure this out eventually. Shut up, Mom.
You're supposed to climb up the chain link fences.
Wait, what? What fences? I don't even see a fence.
You're going down more and more.
Shut up.
This is getting just progressively worse.
I don't even see a fence.
I'll tell you where. You have to go up higher again. The part where you jumped off and you fell down really far, there was a fence you were supposed to grab onto.
But this thing is not tall enough.
Not that thing. I'll tell you. Keep going forward. I probably wouldn't use levitation here. Okay, first I think you're supposed to swing on the little bar sticking out. And then... You see that fence right there on the right side?
Only because I slowed down. I would not have seen that normally, ever.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to climb up it. And now you know that those fences are climbable.
Phoebe's brain is warmer than the other.
Oh, she looks like a fish, and I can't unsee that.
Oh, well, okay.
Maybe
Is
she's
she supposed to be the alien?
Maybe. I don't know. The alien looks more human than anything. She's also dating Bobby Zilch, which is really weird.
Don't question it. It's what he wants.
Oh, he just sent me a message.
They want me to go the other way around. Fine. Just gotta do it from the outside.
Chicken tenders. I got it in somewhere.
Mm-hmm. You're there left. There's 3 more brains. 1 more side card, and I've never found the challenge marker. And I thought my horrid English was bad.
Oh, domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
I want to say this is the room that had the challenge marker, but I'm not certain. Yep, there it is, right there. I'm probably going about this the completely wrong way, which means I'm going to be stubborn and stick with this method no matter what. Yep, we got it. Don't know if that was the correct way, but...
Look, this is a really weird level that you can approach in a very strange amount of ways.
Oh, you've already noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assumed I'd be able to open one of these doors. Can I set this on fire? No.
You have to break the window, I think.
How does she move so fast?
You have to...
Can I climb this?
No, there's a hole. There's a hole in the ceiling for both of them. I'm stupid. Or at least one of them. I know there's a hole in the ceiling.
Okay. How do I get up there then?
You just gotta keep climbing because you know this is the Asylum Towers.
I know, but where do you climb from? I'm at the top.
There's a chain link fence, I think. I don't remember.
There's
I'm
not.
trying
This
to-
is the only thing there, and it's not climbable. There's no hitbox.
Trying to look and think, and my brain is failing me. I don't really have a brain in retrospect, but besides that.
How did I still get infected by that?
I'm going to eat a terracotta. Wait.
That's it.
Yes. You have to get on both sides. There's brains on both. I missed one in this section.
Yeah, but there's a hole in the ceiling here, so...
I think this is the one I missed. I want to say.
Cleanse brain. We cheers for brains.
I want to say that everything's okay.
I didn't actually look around in here. Is there actually a brain in here? There is not. Okay. Still a
I want to say that I'm okay, but I'm blinking twice, so don't think thrice. Chicken tenders.
There's another brain?
I think this is
To think that every cell in Mill's brain is dedicated
Yes.
to the ladies.
no.
What a flattering picture he had, too. Okay, one brain left and one side card. Starting to get worried. This is around the point where it could be none left.
Go back down right now or you'll be very, very sorry!
Wow, she mastered teleportation already. Or invisibility, that's possible too. Crap, this is the end of it. Well, guess what we're gonna end up doing?
Crying.
Gonna have to climb this stupid tower again.
I thought you didn't, for some reason.
Because I'm missing a brain.
No, you don't. Hold on. Hold the phone. Get your butt. Oh, you're missing a brain. Never mind. I was gonna say hold the phone. Teleport with the bacon.
That doesn't work.
It does.
Well, I mean, it doesn't because I'm missing a brain. I'd have to go through there anyway.
Yeah, no. That's why I said. Oh wait, there's your brain.
No, it's not.
Hey, it's Vernon's brain.
Excuse me, there's nothing boring about Vernon and his stories.
Stop kissing all the brains.
If everybody ends up having brain damage in this game, it's all your fault, Tress.
Seriously. Then, well, not really, because, you know, he sneezed. They all sneeze it out and probably hits a wall, so.
True. I guess.
Won't fight. I need killers. I
Where's that
need
cutscene?
angry brains. I squeeze them. I poke them. I twist them. What do I
Really
have to
good
do to
cutscene.
make them fight? Maybe I should try my drill.
I'm not gonna bring you any more brains if you're gonna be so mean to them!
No matter what I do,
Voice is so high pitched, it's grating.
not even if I... Not even if I cook you a little turtle soup?
Also, by the way, best character is introduced in this scene.
Turtle soup.
Mr.
Nothing
Pokeylope.
better on a cold
Yeah.
night like this than some boiling hot soup.
Mr. Pokeylope!
Oh, okay. You sure?
I mean, yes!
Alright. Oh, why don't I just go ahead and heat you up a cup? It's made of turtles! Turtles that you love! Isn't that
Pokeylope
right,
looks
Mr.
really confused.
Pokeylope?
Understandably.
Well, maybe I'll just make some for myself.
A very confused,
Good brain,
turtle.
Mr. Pokeylope.
That run reminds me of, like, something you'd see in Banjo-Kazooie. I don't know why.
That's the second Banjo-Kazooie comparison made in this part.
Pokeylope.
Interesting.
Well, no, yes and no. Well, that's the second one in the part in general, but not the second one that I made. You made the first one, in my defense. Nah, maybe you just subconsciously put it on my mind.
Maybe.
And now, we get to just you know, sneak past this guy for some reason. As in, sneak past as in he just doesn't know of our existence for reasons unknown.
We're not even here.
When is the point of no return?
Very close.
I know it's really close, but like,
What can I tell you? You were right.
when this is the part of the game where I think I started saving like crazy left and right because I was almost certain the point of no return was here, and I just wanted to be super safe that I didn't actually accidentally screw up.
Welcome back to the thinking world, kid.
Oh, we got the best brain.
My brain
No, the Russian boy's brain.
cannot look forever. There,
I'm pretty sure you have to get caught, right?
you can. I don't think you actually can. I'm pretty sure I tried and I was like, this isn't working. Oh, it is. How did you get caught?
You just walk up to him. It's not rocket science.
There's like a barrier.
No, there's not. It's just a visual thing. You walk into it.
That's probably why I didn't know you could get caught by him. Because I thought it was a barrier, and I was like, oh, okay.
More comfortable. Igor! That package General Oleander mentioned has arrived. Please
It's kinda cool,
stick it up
though.
to the holding area and keep it fresh.
Because in the end, he just doesn't care.
Just stick in my thumb and pull out a plum.
That was a good one. I mean,
The man
he
you're
just
working
didn't
for is a
care.
deranged lunatic.
I know.
I've never seen this.
Don't do what he says.
Cook your little
But this is how you're supposed to do it.
I just went ahead and picked him up.
Hostage situations.
I
like this
think.
are always
You
extreme.
can't. It's locked off.
We'll have to
I
extract
don't recall
this
ever being caught by him. This is really weird. Maybe I'm just misremembering. There's a high probability I'm misremembering.
Trivial to neutralize.
Yes, because once we get Mr. Pokeylope back, he'll tell us what to do. He always
Because I do remember this line of dialogue where she's like, yo, go get Mr. Pokeylope, he knows what to do. Like, that much I remember.
Sasha, Mia, Lily.
Rad.
I wish I was
You
Mr.
came.
Pokeylope.
Of course I did. We gotta get you
I
out of
yearn
here.
to be
Look,
Mr.
Coach
Pokelopes.
must have
I
put
know,
Sasha
he's great.
and Mia here on official Psychonauts business, and then ambushed them with sneezing powder. Their coach
TV.
I know. I saw their
Why
brains
does all they think about is
downstairs.
TV when their brain
Listen,
gets taken
first
out?
things
That's supposed to be like
first.
a
I was
meta
thinking about what you said
commentary.
about us making out.
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh man.
The brainless
I'm
people
so
just
glad he
care
showed
about
up.
TV
I
and
was
hacky
just
sack.
starting to feel slightly less phlegmy. Wait, he didn't just hear. Ah! Get away from
That was a great smile.
Stop reading my mind. Go rebrain Sasha and Mia so they can help us break this lock.
I don't know if it's creepy or not at this point anymore.
There,
Yeah, I
I
think-
organized the table perfectly.
I don't think I don't think I got caught. I think I just walked up here and she was here. TV. Can you clairvoyance them? They see you as TVs?
They see me as a baby. That's Mia. And
That makes sense. Oh, we've seen this.
As a smaller version of him, yeah.
What
Okay,
about-
I'm really glad you can
Wait,
see
what
him.
about Lily? Not
Perfect.
not remote. What about an angel? It's literally Jesus.
Follow me, my lost shepherd. I love it.
Okay, then we'll talk about that making out thing later.
It's quite
That's what
crikey, mate.
this is.
Crikey.
Hey, I
Also,
totally
yes, the
understand,
making
I
out thing is a
swear.
very important plot point, as I've established before. So, about that whole making out thing,
Exactly.
Man, that lock's tough.
Yeah.
he's literally been,
Definitely
what's it
wanted
called?
Sasha and Mia's
Just been
help
thinking
with
about it, like, the entire time. Like,
He has.
throughout, going through the minds of everyone, he's just been like, you know, I've really been thinking about this whole making out thing.
Oh, the game cut itself off. Okay.
never hurt anyone. Can you pick her up?
Good question.
Don't even try it.
I can't grab them because they don't have the brains ready for us.
Man, that looks tough.
Yeah.
At least Lily's makes sense. I'm not sure about the others. The real question is, why are they taking so long to get Lily's brain out? What's so special about hers?
Who knows?
Hey, Mr. Pokeylope.
If you could move just under that hole there, then I could lift
Heard
you
you like
straight
cake,
up.
Mr. Pokeylope.
Could you do that for me? Huh? That poor little turtle. If only I could reach in there and save him.
If only you had
But
cake,
I can't.
Mr. Pokeylope.
Alright, I should have gone with the cake. Thank you for the reminder.
Well, remember they were talking about how they would bake Mr. Pokeylope a cake and stuff. What even is her name?
I don't
They
actually remember.
Do they say
Alright,
it?
this is the part where we have to leave because you lose Mr. Pokeylope as soon as you go back there.
Oh, so you have to leave.
Yeah, we have to leave now.
That makes a lot of sense on
So
why
we-
I had no idea. I thought you took Mr. Pokeylope, and then I thought what you did was, what's it called?
And I know this is probably bugging you, but I gotta get that brain.
You also gain more ranks, I think, too.
I do.
I need to regroup back at HQ.
Maybe you'll get the regen rank. Or is that rank 90? I always forget.
For the health regen, that's 90.
Should have given it to you earlier. It's not even like so insanely overpowered that it deserves to be given to you super late. It's great, don't get me wrong.
It's really nice for the final level.
Yeah.
Actually, as long as I'm here, let's drop off the cobwebs and the cards.
And your soul. To this fully functional game.
I like fully functional games.
Oh, then Nitro Field must be your favorite game of all time.
My eye won't stop twitching.
Is it actually? It's a real question.
Oh yay, more confusion! Up 87. We're actually close. The brains will probably push me up to 90.
Yeah, maybe you will actually get it. I mean, you should before the final stage, so.
Well, yeah, because I think it gets up to 97. 97 or 98.
Granted, once you get everything in the overworld, you can still go to other levels. Like, you could still start the last level. And then just be like, well, you know what? I feel like doing Black Velvetopia.
Yeah, you just can't do the overworld anymore.
Wow, that is so not chill.
It's this him.
Hey, where's Phoebe? We're gonna be rebraining
Think
her
he's Benny?
really soon.
I
Well,
think
when
so.
she comes out, she's gonna want to hit stuff. I better go wait by
Maybe
the
it goes
doors.
in order. I'll be able to have an answer to that for you in a
That's why we
second.
have to find Lily right away. That is some
Nils.
stuff, guys.
Nils?
Kinda glad I was out
He's the
for
last, or is that
Well,
that's
with the
Nils?
world
That's
ending
Nils,
and
yeah.
everything, I should probably go see what girls want to make out one last time.
I know you got Phoebe.
So I said Rainer.
Did you get
I
Dogans?
don't even know her.
I got Dogen way earlier. He wasn't in the tower.
Who's that?
He's the cheerleader guy, but I don't remember his name.
Kidnapping all the
What's
kids.
his name?
Oh, man.
Phoebe.
Yeah, Phoebe. I said Phoebe.
Hey,
I don't know why.
Quinn was the other one.
We got
he better not be
Elka's,
putting
right?
the wrong band name on my drums again.
Yeah.
And that is how I beat the hideous hulking lungfish.
And then we got Zilches. What about Clem?
He's the bully, but I don't remember his name. No, he's Benny, isn't he?
He's Benny, yeah.
A yes man? Or a lick spittle? Anything? Not sure. Why? No reason. Bye. And then the lungfish ate me. And we became best friends. Oh my god.
There's Elka.
Okay, that's Elka.
I mean, oh my god!
We got
I
Quentin. Maybe we don't have Crystal. I don't even know who Crystal is.
We do. She's a cheerleader.
But I didn't
Oh,
taste it,
okay.
so I don't really know the answer.
There's our good
Oh, Mikhail.
Cal.
Brain tank,
Mikhail.
Mr. Mikhail. It will be sorry. Better go find Tiny Boss. See what he's planning.
He's still treating him as his boss.
No, I promise you. You didn't drool at all.
Cannot look forever, bear.
Okay. Yeah, she's waiting for you down
I don't even remember this kid's name.
Gotcha. Hey,
That's
you
some
wanna
sailor
come save
kid.
Hat.
is making out
Hat
anyone thinks
boy.
about in this place. Yes, and because because you got your
Hey, it's
brain
Bobby
stolen
Zill, so I can
and
see his
did.
hair.
Yes, I do. I think I'm better than
Aha! I knew it! Well, you're wrong!
I love this interaction.
Fun dying!
Have fun dying.
I can't stop staring at his hair. It's so bouncy.
your brain.
Vernon.
Wow, what an amazing
Wow, what an
story.
amazing
I mean,
story.
that is a really, really good story. And you know what the best part is? I'm in it.
I'm
gotta
in
go
it.
write that whole thing down before we all get killed.
And that's how I earned
There's
my
Crystal.
merit badges.
OMG.
Stupid for throwing myself off the roof now.
Wait, she did what?
What?
Did she try to commit
Why'd you
suicide?
throw
What?
yourself
Who?
off the roof?
Because the poison didn't work.
Oh
Because-
shit!
Oh, wow.
The world could use some major league
I thought they were doing a
cheering right
vengeance
about
plan.
now.
I forgot about that.
What is the current situation?
It is Dogen.
I thought I already got him. He was one of the first ones I got. I thought. Well, okay, let's go back.
Into the field.
Dogen, on a ledge outside of the tower, you can reach this ledge by dropping from the ledge above or using the ledge directly above the stairs. So it's probably in that weird cluster F section.
There's a lot of those in this tower, though.
I think I know which one, and I'll tell you when I get there, because I didn't even know there was a down and then down again.
There it is.
Is that it? Yep. I don't know
That
why
is
I knew
mean.
I told you I'd get your brain back.
that. Dogen rules. So now just go to the way top again and use the bacon, so that way it just keeps you at the way top. For whenever you talk to Cruller after you do the thing. Because I think it'll just put you at the bottom if you do it now. Which I don't think you want to go back up here.
No thanks. 3 times enough for one playthrough.
That's why we're going to do it 70 times. Crash Nitro Field, hello.
What do I need to be this? I don't.
I think this is where I found out that you could actually grab onto this, because I was trying to jump between those and then I grabbed onto it and I was like, oh, that's what you're supposed to do. They call me the trash. My trash is delicious. It's actually disgusting.
I understand that you feel obligated to make a Boyd joke in every video now, but really?
Sorry. I mean, I realize the error of my ways, so don't feel too bad. And that's why levitation is not the best thing to use here, unfortunately. It's because everything.
You're gonna
is
go
just
right
even.
back to using it.
Yeah, and right at the top. Okay, right here is safe because there's nothing to like, unless the physics like break on you and you just like go through a wall or something. And then here, you're just baking out of here.
Huh?
Do you have any advice on the current situation, Mr. Cruller?
Prepare for
I should have been using that way more. I was going to at first, but
God, I would just want to hear him say, I don't know.
you figured out, smart guy.
I think he talks to you in the last level, which makes no sense. Your ball went through the ceiling. I like how it's really, you know what I find really funny about this whole situation? Are you sure you got Dogen's? Yeah, it was the first one I got. It was the first thing I asked.
Good.
That's what I thought.
Because you know why it was
First,
the
last, same thing.
You know why it was the first one I asked? Because I didn't actually see it and I wasn't really sure.
Wow. I guess that's what those squirrels were trying to tell me.
And if you guys never saw the squirrel cutscene because you weren't paying attention and walked over to him, you would have never understood what he meant by this.
Kill everyone.
Well, I guess he kind of
I
is.
thought they were talking about me. Oh man, I have to go apologize.
Agent Cruller?
Oh, there you go. No solid food for 6 hours.
I think it's a little too late, Dogen, to apologize.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Rebrain the children.
I'd better go. Lots of work to do.
Good luck, Rasputin.
I'm still at 87, so the brains didn't actually give me any ranks.
Wait, you don't have all the golden helmets achievement?
I guess I don't.
You might want to check that really quick.
So there a way to check which ones I have and don't have?
Because this one's before... You have to just shift tab and check that way. It's the only way.
What? That's just gonna bring up the Steam menu.
Yes, then you have to go to the achievement, you have to click achievements.
Oh, you're talking about that. Okay.
Yeah, that is the only way that you're gonna figure it out.
This doesn't even show up on the recording, so it just looks like I'm on the pause menu, so this is gonna be really weird, but bear with me.
It's called I'm Gonna Live Forever.
There it is. I have it.
Okay.
I got it today.
If you don't have that, that's really concerning.
I got it almost immediately, which makes sense. Remember, the way beginning of this part was still Black Velvetopia, so...
Okay, the rest... Okay, yeah, the rest is all... They're all good. Okay, we're good. Wait! Oh, wait, no, never mind. I was gonna say something, but then I just...
I'm just gonna check over the rest of these, being very sure.
Do you have no more secrets?
I do not. I'm missing a couple vaults. I know one of them is in Edgar's mind. And I think the other one's probably in the last level, so...
I don't think there's a vault in that mine.
Yeah, there is. There's one.
Oh, yeah, it's in a really easy spot, too.
Yeah.
I think of it.
Yeah, don't really think there's gonna... I think it's gonna be a pretty easy ride for the rest of this at this point. The hard part's over, so...
You didn't get Height of Insanity?
Which one was that, Insanity?
Beat the Asylum.
Oh yeah, because I still haven't technically.
Yeah, technically I guess you haven't, but I figured you would have gotten it at this point. Interesting. Math is hard.
It is hard.
Something I can agree with.
Thank you all for watching, and next time we'll run around the camp and finish up the scavenger hunt. And we'll introduce everybody to Mr. Pokeylope.
Might be split into two parts, but we'll have to see. Maybe the backtracking will. We don't know. We might also do the backtrack.
I also might just get very edit happy. We'll see.